This is BluDuck. It's an online platform that teams use to automate their process and streamline their communication. This is a place where you can enhance your customer experience by keeping them in the know 100% of the time. No more endless emails, no more endless text messages, and no more phone calls. Let's start with the process dashboard. This is the foundation of the platform. A process is a series of actions that you or your team take to achieve a particular end result. BluDuck makes it very simple for you to manage every task associated with your process. You can quickly assign anyone to any task within your process. You can see the due date and any notes associated with this particular task. These are unique to the individual. So if I'm assigned to task A, my counterpart might be assigned to task B. At BluDuck, transparency is extremely important to us. You can avoid missing important tasks with our easy to see help button. This highlights the entire task thread so everyone knows there's a possible disruption in your process. Now anyone can jump in and help you avoid those negative impacts to the process. So if you needed the 2021 policy, I have it. I sent it to Steve, and now we can flip the status to done. This allows us to quickly avoid those disruptions in our process and continue to move forward towards a successful outcome. Having this level of task management allows us to easily manage internal and external requests. We made this solution very simple to use. There's no training needed. There's no learning curve. You can update the statuses so everyone knows when something's in progress or when a task is completed. Let's navigate back to the top of the page and return to the process dashboard. As we do this, you can see that we have two different teams. Team 1 is associated with this process and Team 2 is associated with this process. There is no bleed over. We have total transparency, but it's unique to the process and tasks associated with it. First, it's important to note as we log in, the process dashboard is very similar to that of the manager. That's because every task and every process is locked down to only those assigned to the task or that process. So in this case, we can see the HR manager, but we don't see Jen because this is Steve's onboarding process. We can see that Steve has the ability to change the status. He's assigned to those tasks. He can view the notes. However, he cannot change the status to a task he's not assigned to. We're able to lock this down with securities and permissions to ensure the continuity and consistency of your process and tasks associated with it. With BluDuck, you break up all of your work into separate processes. We make it very simple to add a new process. Simply click Add Process. Now that your process is created, all we have to do is name it, and then we're ready to begin. So we're going to name this a test complete file here, and we're going to see what it looks like when all the tasks are completed. We're going to click into the process and simply add a task. Again, name it by free typing, and then add the due date. In order to assign this task, you simply click the plus button. If they're already in your queue, you can select their names. If not, we simply send an email invite. Now, as we go back to the dashboard, we can see our new process with the test complete and who's assigned to it. And the due date appears. We're going to click back into this and change the status to done. As we saw earlier, changing the status to help highlighted the entire task red. When the last task is completed, on the process dashboard, it changes the entire process to green, letting us know that it's complete. Now we know that this onboarding process is finished. We can either delete it or keep it for continuity's sake. At BluDuck, we understand that processes are made to be repeatable. If you like something, why get rid of it? We made this very simple for you. Hit the copy button and your process is duplicated at the bottom of your dashboard. Every task is wiped clean and every note is clean. Now you have to do is simply rename it and start assigning the tasks. As you can see, the owner of the process remains. However, nobody is assigned to a task and there are no notes. We make it very simple for you to create that consistency and continuity within your process. Now let's take a closer look at our users. At quick glance, we can see who's assigned to this process board. By selecting the user button, we can see those permissions. If we need to promote the permissions, it's very simple for us. We simply hover over the promote button and now our HR human resources have all manager rights. If we need to take them away, we simply click the demote button and now this member is just a contributor, locking them down to only tasks they're associated with. Inviting members to your dashboard is easy. Simply click the invite member button and type in their email address. The individual will receive an email with an auto-generated password. This makes it very simple for internal and external users to log into your system and begin working through their process. Business processes are often complex, manual, and time-consuming, but they don't have to be. BluDuck is a leading software company that helps businesses of all shapes and sizes operate easier through transparency and automation. please go to tryblueduck.com to schedule your custom demonstration today.